A lot of emergency investors are heading towards depression if they don't know the factors that govern costing a product. I could also see that VDM has little knowledge about business. Let me start from the popular brouhaha against Igbo transporters during festive period. We hear people say things like, Igbo na wa on a too wicked to una self. Why na they hike the price? During festive period, the demand for transportation is on a high side. You see some owners overusing one driver. One can go Lagos good morning, Onitsha good afternoon, and they will just be running because they don't have enough bus. This is a period when transporters invest in buying brand new buses. That's a lot of risk in business. They don't even know the volume of people who are going to come out. But the factor of their new buses, the operational cost, and every other thing around it is the reason why that price is that high. Don't forget, they need to service the loan for the brand new buses they bought within that period. Now, let's look at this economically. When higher demand causes cost to increase, this is known as demand pull inflation in economics. This economic situation happens when the demand for goods and services outstrips supply. Such incident leads to higher prices. Why? Because consumers are willing to pay more for that limited service. Because we only read it and don't know the period to apply such principles, a graduate who is in business will always crash. Why? Because he does not know how to make costing decisions. But the Igbo businessman understands this. This is why he has staying power in business. He can be there for years. That is why people like Harvard and the rest of them think the Nwa boy process should be studied. Let me quickly share this with the world. I had an argument with a professor on this matter, but I've left him to learn with time. Education, that is head knowledge, is lacking full potentials. Why? Because they don't teach wisdom and understanding in schools. You can't even teach it. Wisdom and understanding is a spirit. You don't teach a spirit. VDM has head knowledge from what he saw in China and is now educating the people without wisdom and understanding. Blord has a structure all over Nigeria in partnership that would distribute those phones you are seeing. A lot of operational cost is going to take place for them to be able to sell larger volume. More also, when there is a new product, those who invest first are taking a huge risk because you are not sure the product is going to sell. So they have to put all this into factor when they are costing it. Okay, VDM said his own is 200 or something, but another Igbo man has crashed it to 150,000. Now, those of you emergency investors who will now go and invest on VDM, so maybe probably get it for 200K from VDM, and another man who has capacity and liquid would go to China, buy 10 containers. They will drop the cost for him, and he needs to, and he has the network to spread it nationwide than you, and he would now sell for 50K. Where does VDM leave you? Depression. Depression will be water. Take it easy. Business is not buy and sell. Business is deeper than what you think. It's not online ranting. We've been there and we've seen hell. You understand? So calm down and not jump into everything that is strategic. You see this thing, these demigods that we serve in Nigeria. Nobody should speak against our demigod even when they have done the wrong thing. And that's why we have our daddy Jews. They do rubbish and we protect them. They support bad politicians. We say, hey, daddy, daddy. We see them as demigods. That rattle, I don't know what people are doing there. Your man is wrong. He does not know. He crossed the line. If you have an issue with Blord, face him. Don't just jump. You know, you were in China and you showed us sneakers all over the place. Please open shop in Abuja. Open one small shop and sell that sneakers. Let me see how you can last for 5 years and not understand what I'm teaching you now. Or can't you see what is going on since 2015, how Buhari destroyed the whole economy, and we can see what is going on in this Tinubu's administration. Costing is even more difficult now. So when it's a new business, every perspicacious businessman will take it what you see that you think is high. It's not that high. Do you know that there are some products abroad that it is the same price for over 10 years or so? But in Nigeria, within how many years, think prices are changing. And if you don't do that, you will have issues along the line and you bring in the product and you'll be losing. These are things people like BDM does not know. And those of you who are shouting at it, you need to take it easy. And emergency investors, Blord is a businessman and he's doing a legitimate business. He didn't fabricate that thing. It is China people that did it. iPhone and whoever, they are aware of all that. So for those of you who are saying that Bill Lord went to make a fake product, no, it is China that is making it. So he's not the one. He wasn't the one that made it. I'm not speaking for him. I'm just particular about this China that VDM thinks he knows. Business is not talk. Oh. Business is not be cho cho cho. Business is hard work. And like our father have said, and I agree with him, okay, we are not doing money in water again. Depression will be water. Go open shop. Do what Blord is doing.